How to hear the voice of God using this deep prophetic secret. This is prophetic code number 3. I tell you the truth, with this secret you can pick the voice of God effortlessly, especially most times when you have 2 decisions to make and you don't know the exact one to go for. This secret is going to help you. You have 2 job opportunities, 2 marriage proposals. I tell you the truth, you are not going to find it difficult again to make decisions, because I'm about to teach you something very deep and practical. It's called the prophetic code of peace. You can also call it the prophetic code of shalom or the prophetic code of Shiloh. Please like this video so this video can spread to a greater number of people on this platform. Thank you very much. One thing you must understand is that peace is a mystery in the spirit, and God brings his voice to us through this mystery called peace. Now this is how it works. The Bible said in 1 Samuel chapter 3 verse 21, it said, "And the Lord appeared again in Shiloh, for the Lord revealed himself to Samuel in Shiloh by the word of the Lord." So this is Samuel. Samuel went to Shiloh, and the Bible said the Lord revealed himself to Samuel, note, in Shiloh by the word of the Lord. Now Shiloh is an Hebrew word, and the Hebrew word for Shiloh is peace, or the resting place. So in that place of peace, the voice of God was heard. One thing you need to understand is that there is a realm of peace called supernatural peace. Just like what the Bible said in the book of Psalm chapter 85 verse 8. Amplified version said, "I will listen with expectancy to what the Lord will say, for he will speak peace to his people." Are you seeing what the Bible is saying? That I will listen, I will stay in my mode of expectancy to what God is about to say. Now the Bible is saying that how God decided to speak here, God did not speak through a vision, God did not speak through a Noah. How God decided to speak in this situation was that God spoke through peace. So it means that you can see a vision, you can hear an audible voice, you can also receive the peace. It's called supernatural peace. This unusual peace that just comes to your heart about a situation. I've taught on the law of gazing. Sometimes you are gazing over a matter. Lord, which job should I go for? You are worshiping, you are praying. All of a sudden, you just start thinking of yourself going to one of the jobs. And as you are going to the job, your heart started racing. Supernaturally, you just started feeling this racing of heart. But when you saw yourself going to another particular job, you feel this unusual peace upon you. What is happening to you is that God has spoken to you through Shiloh. God has spoken to you through peace. Are we together now? In Philippians chapter 4 verse 7, let me show you a mystery. Look at it. This is TPT. He said, "Then God's wonderful peace that transcends human understanding will guide your heart and your mind through Jesus Christ." So are you seeing now that he says that the peace of God will guide your mind? What does it mean for the peace of God to guide your mind? It means that God will lead you through that peace. You are going to have the leading of the Spirit through that peace. Are we together now? It says the peace that passeth all understanding will guide your mind. So I'm about to take a decision now. All of a sudden, I start feeling this kind of unrest in an angle. God is saying, don't do it. Or I'm feeling peace in an angle. God is saying, do it. Now, this is the formula that will help you. If you have peace in your head and fear in your heart, don't go for it. But if you have fear in your head and peace in your heart, you can go for it. But guess what? If you have peace in your head and peace in your heart, we are good to go also. Now, when I'm talking about fear in the heart, peace in the head, this is what I mean. Peace in the head means that I have calculated that this job will pay me very well. I have calculated that this thing will work to my favor. But all of a sudden, listen, I'm very happy going there. That is peace in my head. Oh my God, I've seen the benefits. So when I'm praying about that issue, instead of me to feel peace in my heart, I'm not feeling this discomfort in my heart like, don't go for it. I may start picking visions or dreams not to go for that offer. Now what is happening is that I'm having peace in my head, fear in my heart. Don't go for it. But look at it. Sometimes an offer may come and you are feeling unsure. You are feeling unsure. Are you sure this is not a scam? Are you sure these people are not fake? You are not having that go ahead mentally when you study logically. But when you are praying, you are feeling this push, supernatural push to go for it. Now what is happening is fear in your head, peace in your heart. You need to go for that offer. It's called the prophetic code of peace. What did you think happened to Abraham? I'm so sure this was what happened to Abraham. God told Abraham, go to a land I will show you. He did not have any GPS, no Google map, no form of direction, but he went. I'm so sure Abraham was going with peace in his heart. Are we together now? It's just like many of us watching this video now, you just heard a voice or saw a vision and God say, there is a place that is existing now, but it's not on the map of the world. I'm going to lead you there. And you are wondering, how do I go there? And you're like, God, please send somebody else. Are we together now? This men, no wonder the Bible called them the fathers of faith, because they walked without knowing where they were even going to, just obeying the voice of God. Are we together now? Now this is a very powerful key. Isaiah 26:3. It said, You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you. So you see the journey now. How do you enter into the realm of picking the voice of God through peace? The Bible said the Lord will keep those whose thoughts are fixed on him. So you fix your heart on Jesus. You fix your heart, you fix your heart on Jesus, and you fix your heart on the matter you want to hear God about. And you are praying, Lord, I am willing to go by your leading. Lord, which job should I go for? Lord, should I travel? Lord, this offer is open for me to travel to. Lord, what do you think? Should I go for it? The Lord said, when you keep your thoughts on him, you focus on that matter, peace will come. There may be an opening for you to go to another country where great offers. Whenever you think about it, you are feeling this supernatural restriction. You just have to hold on. It's called the prophetic code of peace. And one thing you need to notice is that to position yourself to hear God through this prophetic code, you must be at a place of rest. That is why the Bible said, when we read in 1 Samuel chapter 3 verse 21, we saw the Bible said, at Shiloh, God spoke to him. Shiloh means peace and the place of rest. So for you to receive the voice of God through this prophetic code, you must keep yourself in the place of rest. Emotional peace and stability. In Matthew chapter 10 verse 11 to 13, Jesus told his disciples, he says, when you are going to minister, he says, let your peace go with you. Are you seeing what the Bible is saying? Let your peace go with you. He says, if a house accepts you, bless the house with your peace. But if your house does not accept you, take your peace away. In the school of mentorship of Jesus, one of the things Jesus taught his disciples was how to be an embodiment of peace. It is only when you are in a place of rest you can actually know if God is speaking to you through peace or your rest is being taken away. Are we together now? But if you are not peaceful, you are not stable, you have a lot of worries in your heart, you may not be able to discern if it is God really speaking. Too much worry in your heart, you don't even know, God, are you the one here? If you are worried, there's a kind of worry that comes from the flesh. This one is not the spirit. You have to keep yourself at a place of rest. You have to go to the location called Shiloh, the place of peace. And you see, at that place, you cannot determine if God is really speaking to you through peace or God is the one taking your peace away over a matter. Are we together now? That is why you must learn not to be worried over anything, so that you can now know when you are feeling a kind of worry, you can now be able to know whether this worry is coming from the spirit or is coming from just your normal flesh. Are we together now? There are actually some triggers of peace. Are we together now? Number one trigger of peace is music. Another trigger of peace is praises. When you sing praises to God, you sing joyful songs to the Lord, you play praise songs in your atmosphere. Now, this is a very powerful secret now. Learn to trigger yourself into peace. Shut down every discouragement, anything that will take your peace away. And now check again. When you have triggered enough peace in you, now sit down over that matter again and check. If you lose your peace over it again, just let it be. Are we together now? This is now really to check if that unrest you are feeling is really from God or maybe your mind. So try to trigger peace around you over a situation. In short, somebody's coming into your life, you are feeling so much unrest about that person. Intentionally trigger love to that person. Show that person love. Love the person. But in that love, if you are still feeling that trigger, just know that God is the one restricting you. Are we together now? There are some things that triggers peace. Place those structures of peace around you. Then when you begin to feel unrest, you can now know that, wow, this unrest should be coming from the Lord. Are we together now? In Proverbs 14 verse 30, the Bible says, a peaceful heart gives health to the body. So live a life of peace. Like set structures around you to trigger peace. Shut down quarrels. Anybody that you know that anytime they come into your atmosphere, they're always bringing quarrels and strife. Don't keep malice with them, but just give them a distance. Let your life be filled with peace. So that anytime an unrest comes, you can know that this thing is a feedback from the realm of the spirit. That's why the Bible said in Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23, it says, guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it flows the issues of life. Guard your heart. What does it mean to guard your heart? Place structures of peace around you so that you will not be biased in your judgment. Don't move with people that speak bad about people, so that your judgment can be pure about people. Are we together now? If somebody has spoken bad about somebody to you, even if God is telling you that this person is a good person, you may not pick it because your mind is already biased that, oh, this person is a bad person. But when your heart is peaceful about everybody, but there is just this person that comes and your peace is taken away, you can know that nobody spoke evil about this person, nobody told me bad about this person. I believe that God is leading me to give this person distance. Are we together now? So at that point where your heart is guarded, you can now trust the leading of the Holy Spirit within you. Are we together now? In other videos, I'm going to teach us more prophetic codes so that you can be able to pick when God is speaking and what God is saying. Please tell us on the comment section what part actually stood out for you on this video. Please do not forget to like this video. Please do not forget to subscribe. Also, please hit the notification bell so you always get notified whenever I post a new video on this platform. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.